Hello friends, this is Yrvind and this is Petter who helps me with the video. Well, as you probably know, the plan is to sail a small boat, 5.3 meter long, south of Africa, south of Australia, through the Roaring Forties, all the way to Dunedin to have ice cream. But the boat is light displacement boat, only 1.4 meter beam and soft bilges, so it can take only very little cargo. So to make this possible, I'm developing a special diet, special food, and
What do you eat today?
well, first thing is sardines. Sardines in olive oil. This comes from Croatia or something like that. But this is a picture as the olives. So that's good oil, healthy, and sardines is healthy. And it must be with the skin and bones on them. So I get this calcium and I get this, what they call this, in the skin, you know. Well, anyway, that's what it is. But this is too small, you know, it's just not too, it's just 100 grams, but they're going to try to get bigger ones. And the place to get them is in Madeira. We're going to stop in Madeira and stock up. Also, it's a good thing because the start of the voyage, the boat is not so heavy. So fill it up with maybe 500 sardines or something like this for 240 days, maybe 2 a day.
Okay, and what more?
So it's something like Oliver Twist and Dickens eat. It's like gruel, or how do you pronounce it?
Gruel or porridge?
Yeah, it's kind of powder. You mix it with water and it's like thick soup or something like that.
Okay,
It's
so
not porridge.
what do you have in it?
Well, I have egg powder. This is egg yolk powder. It's the middle, it's the yellow part of the egg. And that I have because it's very healthy. A lot of nutrition and contains almost everything you need. Well, everything a chicken needs. And then it's milk powder, full cream milk powder, and also everything like you need. And then it's almond meal. It's from almonds, and that's very healthy. Has a little problem with this is it has oxalates, but this internet, what they call, she's do everything.
Your AI.
AI, you know. She knows that if I eat one of this and one of the milk, in milk is so much calcium, so I can eat twice as much this for one milk. You know, one portion of this, I only need half a portion of the milk to take it out. There's also calcium in this, but my body can't use it really. It can more use the ones in the milk. So that's 2 of them. And what's more? That's 3. And then just to make, I've been experimenting with different ones, you know, wheat, dinkel, rye is what I'm gonna have. Because before I had oats, but now my teeth is just one little one up there and I can't really grind it down. So this is all powder and it's all convenient. And later 1 measure of this. And then I also asked her how many calories I need for a man. 168 long, 72 kilos heavy. Now I'm 85, but probably going to be 86 or 87 when I go. He doesn't really move. He just laying there, you know, having a good time, looking at the albatrosses and reading books, you know. So it's a very lazy life. So he needs 1,620 calories. And then I'm going to make some calories calculations. They all got a lot of calories, these powders, you know, like this is 616. This egg yolk powder is 669. And milk is also a lot, you know. 496. But this one is better. It's got even more. I don't know. So I'm testing it every day, and then I don't, because I eat other things, so I don't use this one. I just use this little one. And here's the milk powder. There's not so much left. So this is yeah. Have another one. And the egg yolk, there's also not so much left. So this is it. This is 2 of them. And here's the almond. So it's very convenient. Here's the almond. So I test this every day, you know, and getting a good mixture and a ray. Okay. This is this one. And here on my wall I got some spoons. I just mix it a little bit. Now I ordered eating today, so I'm not going to pour water on it today.
So you only add water to this?
Yeah, well, I could add water too. That's not too difficult. I could put it in the fridge. So. Petter knows better how to make food, you know. So you shouldn't, he told me, you shouldn't take all the water at one time, you know, because then you got limbs in it. A little more. So now it's ready to eat, no heat, no nothing. So I'm saving on the heat too. That's also one of the things, you know, to sail this far. You can't have too many things in the boat. You have to reduce it to the minimum.
So that's the whole cooking process?
Yeah.
And also opening the can of sardines?
Sardines, but this is just little this thing.
Yeah. Also, do you only have one spoon?
Yeah.
2 spoons?
2 spoons, but yeah. No,
It's the same as in the boat?
This is for the boat, this spoon.
Do you complement with the
Yeah,
something?
there's some pills, you know. Like I eat like this multivitamin, I eat the magnesium, and maybe I should eat some zinc too. I find out, you know, what more I shall have.
So zinc, magnesium, and C vitamin.
Yeah, vitamin C. Maybe it's here. I don't know. It's vitamin D, but that I don't need. It's only up here in Sweden in the wintertime. So some pills, but they don't take up much space.
Okay, and how many times a day do you eat?
Well, that's one important thing. I only eat once a day, and that's a good thing that I don't get Alzheimer's, because then the body gets into autophagy, and also I don't want to get too fat like here on the land. So every time you eat carbohydrates or like eat many things, insulin goes into the blood, and you cannot use the fat. You cannot burn, because the body is a two-fuel system: carbohydrates and fats. You can use, first you use up the carbohydrates when the insulin is this. When that's gone, you use the carbohydrate, you use the fat. Oh, so I've been eating once a day since many years. First I started slowly, you know, getting rid of, then get reduced it, and then I think it was 2018 I sailed with the first X-Legs, and I decided I eat only once a day.
But on the land,
What?
do you don't eat breakfast on land when
Once
you're
a
home?
day.
Once a day.
Or none too, yes, I do that. Sometimes after work, you know, some people have some cookies or something like that. I take that, but now I'm so used to this, so I only eat like once a day. And then 2021, I think it was, the second X-Legs, I sailed up from, this was the corona virus, you know, so it was very restricted. I tried to go to Australia, New Zealand, but that was closed. So I started from Norway, up in the northern Norway, Ålesund, sailed north of Faroe Islands, and down west of the Faroe Islands, and down west of Scotland and west of Ireland, and down there. And it was a lot of bad and cold weather there, but well, in the beginning it tasted okay, but then after 3 weeks I started to dislike it, you know, a bit, because it was just the same. But then after a while again, I started liking it. And then for the rest of the voyage, like these 78 days, I really looked forward to this meal. And this is the problem with modern man, because we eat before we are hungry, you know. We sleep before we're tired. We rest before we are tired too, you know. But, you know, like the animals, like the cow, he only eats grass. The wolf, he only eats meat. And so with all the animals, you know, it's just man who got this idea, you know, we should have different things. Because we live in such a surplus, you know. Now there is more food than we ever need, you know. So we get tired of it, you know. Over it.
What happens if it comes a storm?
Huh? I also in a storm, because when the barometer go down and the storm is on the way, I know it's a problem with going to the toilet, so I don't eat, because I do the fasting also, and now my body is used to switch between the fuels, between the fat and the carbohydrates, so there's no problem, you know. Stop eating until the barometer gets up again and the nice weather come back. So it's a handy thing.